Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 postseason is on the air. We are back here at Memorial Stadium. This is our final decisive game of this round. This is Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. This series is tied at 2. Winner here goes on to play the Boston Red Sox in the ALCS. Loser goes home. We already have our NLCS set between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Now tonight we'll decide who the ALCS game series will be. The Baltimore Orioles were the number 1 seed overall in this season. They were one of the best regular season teams in historical history. They are 1 game away from being kicked out by the number 5 seed in my replay. What will happen tonight as these two teams go at each other to see who moves on to the ALCS? It's been a day of upsets, of course. My Mets won today against the Phillies. Bama fell to Vanderbilt. I don't think anybody saw that coming. But we'll see if there's another upset now on the network as we get set and ready to go. So, will the Twins or the Orioles move on? And who's going home? We're about to find out. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles tonight. Their number 2 starter, Mike Cuellar. He had a rough game his first start. He has a record of 0-1. So he definitely has to bounce back tonight for the Orioles. Not an empty seat anywhere here at Memorial Stadium. It is a neutral park, favors pitchers, 133 home runs, -2 to strikeouts, and -1 to walks. So we are all set and ready to go. The Twins and the Orioles, the final decisive game of this round. The LCS round begins on Monday. What will be that game? Tonight's game will decide what series I will start. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Twins is the center fielder, Ted Uhlaender. He is batting .250 for the postseason. We're going to use orange, white, and black dice. Orioles are the home team. Everything is set and ready to go. What a big decisive game this is going to be. Twins and the Orioles. Who moves on? Who goes home? Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Cuellar, 2-6. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-15. The 14 is good. Against the lefty, Uhlaender needs a 3. Does he lead off with a bomb? No. Uhlaender, 2-5. Instead, he grounds it to first base. That'll be handled by Boog Powell, and he will take it to the bag himself for the first out. Next batter is the second baseman, one of the greatest of all time, Rod Carew. He's batting .273 for the playoffs. Phoenix Knight and XSG2 joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Cuellar, 4-6, range play. Carew, 5-3, and that's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Don Buford. His range is a 4. He's got it, 2 outs. Nice play by Buford, and that's the second out. Next batter is the right fielder, Hall of Famer, Tony Oliva. He is batting .381 for the playoffs. Cuellar, 2-2, error on a throw. Oliva, 5-3. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mark Belanger. His error rating is an 8. That's an 18. He's going to make the play, and he will throw it over for the out, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. We will go to the bottom of the first. How about Bama losing to Vanderbilt? Nobody saw that coming. I don't care what anyone says. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins, their number 3 starter, Jim Kaat, Hall of Famer. He's 1-0 for the playoffs. He got his win against Cuellar in game number 2 of this series. Bottom of the first. Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder Don Buford. He is 7 for 15 for the series. Kaat. 1-2 against the switch right, walk, and that will be ball 4. He will walk Buford. So Buford draws a base on balls. Next batter is the center fielder, Paul Blair. He is 6 for 16 for the series. Infield double play, and Buford gets the steal sign. Kaat was not very good against base runners. 10 plus 4 is 14. Roseboro plus 1 is a 15. They're going to send him. Buford on his way to second. A 1-15, he is safe. And he is. Buford will get a stolen base. He had 19 of them in 69, and he will steal his first. So Buford goes to second. Re-roll the strategy. At the 20, Kaat turns around, fires to Buford, and no, Buford will get back. And now Kaat will pitch to Blair. Doug Hunt joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Kaat, 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Blair, 5-3. Fly ball, center field. That'll be handled by Uhlaender. And that is out number 1. Buford, base runner 4, hit to center -1. Blair -2. Buford takes third on a 1. He'll hold at second base. So 1 out. And now the right fielder, one of the greatest of all time, Frank Robinson. He is batting 6 for 16 for the series. He does have a couple of bombs. Buford on at second, and he'll stay there. Kaat, 2-6, error on a throw. Robinson, 4-6. That's hit the left field. That's a 7, and against the lefty, that's going to be a double. Buford will come in to score. Robinson goes to second. Left fielder is Rich Reese. His error rating is a 0. He will not make a throwing error. So Robinson gets an RBI double, and the Orioles take a 1-0 lead. So the Orioles take no time getting a run across. Yes, Greg Landry passed away. And now the first baseman, Boog Powell. He is 5 for 17 for the series. He also has a bomb. 1 out, but the Orioles already have a 1-0 lead. Robinson, he will stay put. Kaat, 2-5. Against the lefty, it's an automatic out. And that's going to be a grounder to second base. Robinson will move to third as Powell is thrown out there. And that is out number 2. And now the third baseman, greatest fielding third baseman of all time, the vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson. He is 4 for 16 for the series. Strategy roll, and Robinson stays where he is. Kaat, 4-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Robinson, 2-4, and it's flied to center field. And Ted Uhlaender will get to that, make the catch, and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 stolen base. And the Orioles have taken a quick 1-0 lead after 1. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Yes, how about those Mets? Leading off the top of the second will be the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. He is 3 for 17 for the postseason, but all 3 of his hits were bombs. Cuellar, 2-5, that's a blank. Killebrew, 3-1, base hit to left field. So Killebrew leads off with a single. That's his first non-home run hit of the playoffs. And now the left fielder, Rich Reese. He is batting .500 for the Twins in the postseason, and he does have a couple of bombs. Infield is set at double play. David Vega joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Nothing on the 7. Killebrew will stay put. Cuellar, 3-1, possible error. Reese, 4-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Brooks Robinson. His error rating is a 5. That's a 6. He will not make an error. 2, 2, 3. Second base, Pivot Johnson, +1 is a 4. Double play. 5-4-3 double play as Reese grounds out to Brooks to the Robinson. So Brooks Robinson sucks it up and blows them out to a double play. I'm sorry, that's only 2 outs. So 2 down. And now that will bring up the third baseman, Cesar Tovar. He is batting .300 for the playoffs. Cuellar will pitch. Cuellar, 4-4, walk, 9 is high. Tovar, a 3-4, and it's a base hit to left field. Wow, how big was that double play? And Tovar will get a single. And now the shortstop, Leo Cardenas. He is batting only .100 for the playoffs. Tovar on at first. He did have 45 stolen bases. He gets the steal sign, but he'll let Cardenas swing, even though Tovar's pretty good. But where Kaat is a +4 against stolen bases, Cuellar's a -4. Cuellar will pitch. 1-3 against a righty, walk, and that is ball 4. So Cuellar walks Cardenas. That's the first walk given up by Cuellar. And now the catcher, John Roseborough. He is 6 for 17 for the postseason. How big was that double play now? But still only 1-0 here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Cuellar, 3-1. Possible error. Roseborough, 2-5. Ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mark Belanger. His error rating is an 8. That's a 16. He'll get the play. He'll throw to second to get Cardenas, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, and a walk as the Twins strand a couple of big runs there. But we'll go to the bottom of the second. Orioles have a 1-0 lead. Leading off for the Orioles is a second baseman, Davey Johnson, future World Championship manager. He is 1 for 18 for the series. He finally got a hit in his last game. Kaat, 6-4, hit by pitch, no. Johnson, 1-4, ground out to second, handled by Carew, and he will toss it over. Next up is the shortstop, Mark Belanger. He is 4 for 17 for the series. Kaat, a 4-6 range play. Belanger, 4-2, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Tovar. His range is a 3. Nope, that's going to get past him, and that's going to be a single for Belanger. So Belanger will get a single. He'll hold it first. John Haverly joins us here at Memorial Stadium. And now we'll see the catcher, Ellie Hendricks. He is 3 for 17 for the series. He does have a bomb. Infield is a double play depth. Strategy, nothing on the 13. Kaat, 5-2, strikeout, got him. He'll go ahead and get Hendricks. And that is the first strikeout for Kaat. He had 139 of them in 69. And now we'll see the pitcher, Mike Cuellar, had a 117 average and 5 RBIs in 69. Belanger on it first. He'll stay there. Kaat, 6-1, blank. Cuellar, 3-3. And Cuellar actually hits one to right field. But that's an 18, and that's going to die out there. It's a fly ball to right. Oliva's going to have room. He's going to make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Orioles. Cuellar just missed a triple by 4 feet. And it's still 1-0 Orioles after 2. Cutter Historical joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Top of the third. Leading off for the Twins will be the pitcher, Jim Kaat. Good hitter, 207 average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs at 87 at bats. Cuellar will deal. Cuellar, 4-2. That's at the park. Memorial Stadium, 5-5. And that is a ground ball to first. That'll be handled there by Powell, and he will take it to the bag himself. One down. And now Uhlaender, he's 0 for 1. Cuellar, a 2-4. Walk. 6 is a ball 4, and he'll walk Uhlaender. So Uhlaender trots down to first. Second walk given up by Cuellar. He had 72 of them in 69. And now here's Carew. Carew is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Strategy. Nothing on the 9. Uhlaender will stay where he is. Cuellar. 4-3. That's a blank. Carew. 5-4. And against the lefty, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. And that's going to be caught by Robinson for out number 2. Carew hit it hard, but Robinson was able to get to it. And now the batter is Oliva. Oliva's 0 for 1. Uhlaender still on at first. He'll stay there. Cuellar, 6-1. Range play at the park. Memorial Stadium, 4-2. That's a fly ball to right field again. But this time, Frank Robinson going after it. His range is a 2. He's got it. Side retired. What a play by Robinson. Nothing across except the walk will go to the bottom of the third. Robinson makes a couple of great plays. And now here's Kaat back on the mound, and leading off for B-More will be Don Buford. He walked his first time up and stole a base. Kaat, 6-5. Range play at the park. Memorial Stadium, 4-6. That's a single plus the center field. Going after that is Ted Uhlaender. His range is a 3. He can't get it. Buford's got to try for second. Base runner 4, Uhlaender -1. A 1-3. Buford will take second. He won't. He'll put on the brakes and go back to first. So that will be a single for Buford, and he'll head back. And now the batter is Blair. Blair is 0 for 1. 1-0 Orioles. Bottom of the third. Game 5 ALDS. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Buford is going to stay where he is. Kaat. 2-1. Strikeout. No. Blair. 1-1. Base hit left field. Buford, base runner 4. Single to left -2. And Buford will hold at second base. Left fielder got to it. That was Reese. And it keeps Buford at second. But now the Orioles got something going on here. And here comes Frank. Frank got a double his first time up. And the infield is still at double play depth. 1-0 favor of the Orioles. Strategy roll. Nothing happening on the 17. Kaat will deal to Robinson. Kaat, 4-3. Strikeout. That's too high. Robinson, 3-1. And it's a grounder to second base. 3-3-4. Shortstop, pivot Cardenas, 0. A 1-2 is good for a double play. Buford will go to third, but Robinson and Blair is out, and that's a big-time double play. 2 down. So that is a 4-6-3. And now the batter is Powell. Powell is 0 for 1. 2 men down. 1-0 here. Series tied at 2. Kaat looking in on Powell. Strategy. Nothing on the 1. Buford will stay where he is. Kaat. 4-6. Range play. Powell. 5-3. It's a base hit to center field, but it's a range play for Ted Uhlaender. He gets another chance. His range is a 3, and he's got it. Side retired. No runs, 2 hits for the Orioles. as they are unable to get anything as Ted Eulander makes a heck of a play in center field. Definitely saved a run. Still 1-0 Orioles after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Cuellar gets back on the mound. And here comes Harmon Killebrew. He got a base hit his first time up. Cuellar got to deal with Killebrew. Cuellar, 1-2, strikeout. That's high. Killebrew, 4-1, and it's a grounder to short. That'll be handled by Belanger, and he'll throw it over to first for the out. And now here's Reese. Reese is 0 for 1. Cuellar, 2-4. Walk. That's ball. That will be ball 4. He walks Reese. So Reese will trot down to first. That is the third walk given up by Cuellar. And it will now be Tovar the batter. Tovar got a single his first time up. Infield is a double play. 1-0 favor of the Orioles. Top of the 4th inning. Series tied at 2. Strategy. Nothing on the 16. Cuellar will pitch. Cuellar, 6-2, strikeout. No, that's going to miss. Tovar, 6-3, and it's a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot Belanger, +1 is a 3. No, the throw will go to first, and Reese will get to second. That was the only play he had, and that's now 2 outs. So now a chance for Cardenas. He walked his first time up. Tying run on second base for the Twins. Cuellar looking in on Cardenas. The fans here at Memorial Stadium hoping for a good pitch. Strategy. Nothing on the 8. Cuellar deals. 2-4. Walk. 6, and he walked him. He now walks Cardenas. And now runners at first and second for Roseboro. And he's 0 for 1. Tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first here in the 4th. Cuellar looking in Roseboro. Strategy. Nothing on the 5. Cuellar sets up and deals. Cuellar, 3-5. Error on a grounder. Roseboro, 2-2. And that's not going to be an error. That is slow hit ball to short. That's picked up by Belanger. Roseboro charging down the line. The throw to first. Roseboro's base running rating is a 3. He's outside retired. Nothing across except a couple of walks. As on an S6 on an error on a grounder, that becomes a speed check instead. And again, the Twins leave runners on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Blackbirds will be Brooks Robinson, and he's 0 for 1. Kaat, he'll pitch. Kaat, 6-6, walk. Nope, that's high. Robinson, 1-4, fly ball to right. Tony Oliva will get to that and make the play for the out. And now Johnson. Johnson's 0 for 1. Kaat will pitch. Kaat, 5-3, against a righty. Home run result against a lefty. Johnson needs a 2. That's an 18. 4-3 instead, but he will take a base hit past short. So Johnson doesn't get the bomb, but he will get a single. And that's only a second hit of the series. It will now bring up Belanger, and he got a base hit his first time up. Yes, Phoenix Knight, you can have a bench-clearing brawl. I have a house rule on that, by the way. In my opinion, that brawl does not occur until at least 2 batters have been hit by a pitch. I do not activate that rule, okay, unless that happens. I just don't see teams coming out of the dugout just like that fast. I just don't. So, and he actually, in the new version 4 rare play, he actually did change that. He actually did change that rule. And in the new rare plays, where possible retaliation inside pitch is what it's called, he did change that rule, but I still use it where there has to be at least 2 hit batters for that brawl to occur. So here's Belanger. He is 1 for 1. Ben Witz joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Strategy. Nothing on, Johnson, nope, they'll stay on the 2. Belanger, however, did get the hit and run. I don't know if hit and run might not be a bad idea. Hit and run is on. Kaat, 5-2, strikeout 11. That is high. Belanger, 3-3, and that's a power hit to right field. That's a 7, and against the lefty, that's going to be a double. On a hit and run, Belanger hits a double. Johnson, a base runner 3, but on hit and run becomes a 5. Comes a 5, a double to right field, a -2. A 1-3, Johnson will score. He does. The hit and run works to perfection. Belanger gets the second. 2-0 Orioles. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double by Mark Belanger on a hit and run. And now Belanger on at second. And now it's 2-0. The batter now is Hendricks. Strategy roll for Belanger. He'll stay put. Kaat. 1-5. Wild pitch. Yep, Belanger goes to third. Kaat uncorks a wild one. And Belanger goes to third base. And now another big run 90 feet away. Now the infield has to come in. What's a hit and run? Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Belanger will stay at third. Kaat. 1-2 against the lefty. Strikeout. 14 is high. Hendricks. 3-5. It's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught. That's going to be caught by Reese. Hendricks, sacrifice fly of 2, +1 is a 3. No, Belanger, base runner 4. And Reese is 0. Does Belanger do it on his own? He does. 3-0 Orioles. Stadium cheers. Yay! So a sacrifice fly for Hendricks now makes this a 3-0 game for the Orioles. And the batter is Cuellar. There are 2 outs now. Cuellar is 0 for 1. Kaat. 1-1 against the lefty. Strikeout +10. That's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. And the inning is over. Second strikeout for Kaat. 2 runs on 2 hits. A wild pitch and a sacrifice fly. The Orioles have a 3-0 lead after 4. Top of the 5th. Leading off for the Twins will be Jim Kaat, and he is going to bat. Cuellar will go ahead and pitch to him. Cuellar, 1-2, strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and strike out Kaat, and that is only the first strikeout for Mike Cuellar. He had 182 of them in 69. Now Uhlaender, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. 1 out here. Cuellar, 2-1, strikeout 6. That misses. Uhlander's a 7 against lefties, but -2 will make him a 5. Uhlaender, 2-3, and that's flied to center field. And that will be caught by Blair for the second out. And now Carew, and Carew is 0 for 2. Cuellar, He'll go ahead and pitch. Cuellar, 2-2. Error on a throw. Carew, 5-2. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Belanger. His error rating is an 8. That's an 11. Belanger will get it. Throws to first. Side retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Twins. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. Mike Cuellar had a rough first game. He is now pitching like he did that year in this game. Kaat will get back on the mound. Leading off for the O's will be Don Buford. He is 1 for 2, a single, a walk, a stolen base, and scored. Bottom of the fifth inning here. Orioles have a 3-0 lead. Kaat, 4-1, possible error. Buford, 2-1, ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Harmon Killebrew. His error rating is a 3. That's a 12. He'll go ahead and get it. Kaat will come on over and take the throw, and that's out number 1. So 1 down as Killebrew does not make an error. Now the batter is Blair. I know somebody yesterday said there were a lot of errors in this ball game. That when you play the game, as you've noticed, sometimes you get games that don't have many of them. Blair is 1 for 2 with a single. It all depends on how the dice roll. Kaat with the pitch. Kaat, 6-4, hit by pitch. No. Blair, 6-6, power hit, right field, 9. And against the lefty, that's going to be a base hit. Blair will hit one into right. A good strong hit, and that's his second hit of the ball game. And now here's Robinson. Robinson is 1 for 2. He's got an RBI double. 1 out here, bottom of the fifth. Kaat setting in there. Blair on at first. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Kaat will pitch. Kaat, 6-5, range play at the park. Memorial Stadium, 1-4. That's a fly ball to left. Going after that is Rich Reese. His range is a 3, and he can't get it. And that's going to be a double for Frank Robinson, a double to left field. Blair, base runner 5, double to left, -1, a 1-4. Blair will score. He does. Robinson turning around second, trying for third. And he'll get there. That's going to be a triple. Orioles lead 4-0. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI triple for Robinson, even though it's a double. But if he makes the extra base, I turn it into a triple. And he is now 2 for 3. And the batter is Powell. Powell is 0 for 2. Robinson on at third. Now 4-0 Orioles. They got action in the Twin bullpen. And they may not allow Kaat. We'll see what we do with Kaat. Dwayne Cameron joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Strategy. Nothing on the 10. Kaat will pitch. Kaat, 6-2. Strikeout got him. Boy, he needed that. Third strikeout for Kaat. 2 away. And now it'll bring up the vacuum cleaner. And he's 0 for 2. Kaat looking here at Memorial Stadium. Now a 4-0 Oriole lead. And Mike Cuellar, the way he's pitching in this game, that may just be enough. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Robinson on his third. Kaat with the pitch. 4-2 against a righty. It's a blank. Robinson, 6-2. And that's hit to right field. That's a 3. And against the lefty, Brooks Robinson will smack a double. Frank Robinson will score. 5-0 Orioles. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that's going to be it for Jim Kaat. As now the Orioles have a 5-0 lead here. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. And the Twins have to go to the bullpen. The next batter is Johnson. He's 1 for 2. And they're going to stick with a righty, and they're going to bring out And coming on to pitch is going to be Al Worthington. Worthington does have a hold in the postseason. So Kaat leaves now with the L, and Worthington will come on to pitch. So Al Worthington will pitch for the Twins here. Runner at second base, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Orioles 5-0 lead. Series tied at 2. Winner moves on to the ALCS to face the Red Sox. Loser goes home. Strategy rolls are still on. That is a 1. Robinson staying where he is. Worthington, 3-6. And it's a base hit right past the pitcher and right into the outfield. Robinson will come around from second. He will score. Johnson an RBI single. 6-0 Orioles. Stadium cheers. Yay! Davey Johnson gets his second hit of the game. It's an RBI single. And now the Orioles are beginning to run away with this. Here comes Belanger. Belanger is 2 for 2, a single and a double. Johnson on at first, 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. But right now, the Twins can't get out of the inning. Strategy rolls are now off. Worthington, 4-1 against a righty. It's a base hit past the pitcher, and that will be another single for Belanger. Johnson will have a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. He will get to third. Belanger to first. And the hits just keep on coming. And right now, the fans here for the Orioles are on their cell phones here in 1969, ready to use the Amazon app to purchase tickets. Well, actually, they would be home for this game. They would use the Ticketmaster. Oh, wait a minute. This is 1969. That didn't exist yet. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 2. The Orioles have gotten 5 hits in this inning, and Worthington will pitch to Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 2. Worthington, 6-3, range play. Hendricks, 6-2, and that is a grounder to second base. Going after it is Rod Carew. His range is a 2, and he's got it, and he absolutely had to make that play. He's got it, throws to first to get Hendricks. And the inning is over. 3 runs, 5 hits, and the Orioles have a 6-0 lead after 5. As the fans are now on their iPhones and oh, that's right, 1969. Those didn't exist yet. We go to the top of the 6th. Cuellar now has a 6-run lead to work with. And Tony Oliva leads off. He is 0 for 2. We all know how a game of inside pitch can turn on a dime. As we're in the top of the 6th inning. Cuellar, 6-5, strikeout 4. That actually misses. Oliva, 3-4. And that's a line out right to second base. That's gloved by Johnson, and that's the first out. 1 down, and here's Killebrew. Killebrew is 1 for 2. We got a single. Cuellar, 3-6, strikeout high. Killebrew, 3-3, and he popped out to second base. And once again, Davey Johnson's going to make the play, and that's out number 2. 2 outs now for Reese. Reese is 0 for 1 with a walk. Cuellar will deal. Cuellar, 1-1 against the lefty. Blank. Reese, 6-4. And that's a fly ball to left. But Don Buford's going to go ahead and get to that. And he'll make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Twins. Orioles a 6-0 lead. Mike Cuellar had a rough game too. He is pitching a gem here in game 5. Bottom of the 6th inning. And Mike Cuellar will come out to pat the bat. He is 0 for 2. Worthington is going to. He's gonna. They're gonna keep him out there. He can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Worthington, 5-1, walk plus 10, but that 10's gonna be too high. Cuellar against a righty is a 0. That would make a walk plus 10 would make him a 10, but a -1 makes him a 9, and that is a 10. He doesn't walk him. Cuellar, 3-6. He grounds it to first. That'll be handled by Killebrew. He'll take it to the bag himself. Next batter is Buford. Buford is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. 1 out here. Worthington will pitch to Buford. Worthington, 2-2 against the switch left. That's a blank. Buford, 1-1. And against the righty, it's a grounder to second base. And that will be handled by Carew, and he'll throw it over. 2 outs. Here's Blair. Blair is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Worthington, he will pitch to him. Worthington will deal. Worthington, 4-2, error on a grounder. Blair, 1-5. Nope, that's a fly out to center. That'll be handled by Eulander. A nice job by Worthington, at least in this inning. And for the first time, the Orioles are actually sent down in order in the ball game. But they have a 6-0 lead after 6. Top of the 7th. Cuellar back on the mound. He's still got plenty in the tank. Cesar Tovar leads off. He is 1 for 2. Cuellar, he'll go ahead and pitch. Cuellar, 3-2, strikeout, 12 is high. Tovar, a 3-1, and that's a line drive right to short. That'll be gloved by Belanger for the out. Line out to the shortstop. And now here's Cardenas. Cardenas has walked twice. Cuellar, a 6-4, strikeout 4, got him. And now Cardenas will go down on strikes, and that is the second strikeout for Cuellar. 2 down. And now it'll bring up Roseboro. Roseboro is 0 for 2. Cuellar looking in on Roseboro. Fans here at Memorial Stadium would like to see Cuellar go the distance. Cuellar, 4-1, strikeout, no high. Roseboro, 4-4, and it's popped up to second base. And Davy Johnson's going to get to that. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Twins. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. No matter what happens in this game, there will be no baseball tomorrow night, as we will be taking a travel day because either the ALCS or the NLCS will be beginning on Monday night. If the Orioles hold on to win this game, it will be game 1 of the National League Championship Series on Monday night between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Juan Marichal will be going for the Giants, and Bill Hands will be going for the Cubs. If the Twins somehow come back and win this game, game 1 of the ALCS will be on Monday night. But right now, it looks like we're looking at an NLCS game 1 between the Giants and the Cubs for Monday night. So no baseball tomorrow night on a travel day between the rounds. And meanwhile, we go back to the bottom of the 7th in this game where the Orioles have a 6-0 lead. Leading off for the Orioles will be Frank Robinson, and he is 2 for 3, a double and a triple. And that's going to be it for Worthington as he will come out of the game. And the Twins will go to a new pitcher, and it's going to be Dick Woodson. Woodson does not have any stats to talk about it, but he has made appearances. So Dick Woodson will now come on to pitch for the Twins. 6-0 Orioles. Woodson will deal. Woodson, 5-4, strikeout, that's high. Robinson, 2-5, and against the righty, it's a grounder to third, handled there by Tovar. And Tovar will make the play to first, 1 down. And now here's Powell. Powell is 0 for 3. Woodson, a 2-2, it's a blank. Powell, 5-2. Deep fly ball to left, but it will stay in the park as Rich Reese will get that and makes the catch. And now Brooks Robinson, and he's 1 for 3. Woodson will go ahead and deal. Woodson, 6-3, strikeout, that is high. Robinson, 1-6, and that's another fly ball to left field. And once again, Rich Reese will make the catch and retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're holding on to a 6-0 lead after 7. On to the top of the 8th. Cuellar on the mound. Dick Woodson is due to lead off, but the Twins, of course, will go to the bench for a batter here, and coming on to lead off for the Twins is going to be George Mitterwald. 257 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs in 69. So Mitterwald will bat against Cuellar to start the top of the 8th. Cuellar, a 1-1 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a grounder to second base, handled by Johnson. Over to first it goes. 1 down. Here's Uhlaender. Uhlaender is 0 for 2 with a walk. Cuellar, 2-5. That's a blank. Uhlaender, 5-3, and that's a grounder. Another ground ball to second. Davey Johnson getting a lot of work. And he goes and gets it, throws to first for the second out. And now here's Carew. Carew is 0 for 3. Cuellar has done an excellent job in this ball game. He has only given up 2 hits. Cuellar will go ahead and pitch. Cuellar, 6-1, range play at the park. Memorial Stadium, 4-5, and that's a blank. It's going to be a rare play with bases empty instead. So rare play, bases empty from range play at the park. That's a 44. Left fielder dives after a sinking liner. Resolve as an S7 range play. Well, left fielder is Buford. His range is a 4. He won't get it. And that's going to be a single for Carew. But now they say we have to check for an injury to Don Buford. So Don Buford, this is an injury check. Remember, injuries in the postseason are full-time. Don Buford says he was injured. His injury rating is a 1. A 1 or a 2, he is okay. And he is. That is a 1. No injury. He says, I'm a baseball player. Let me play. But Carew does get a single. So that was a big-time play. We haven't had any injuries this postseason. We had a lot in 1972. We've had no injuries yet in this postseason. So Carew is on at first. And now here's Oliva. Oliva's 0 for 3. I think one of the reasons why is because of the new rare play charts. Because not every rare play has an injury on it, possibly. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Carew on it first. Oliva at the plate. That's only the third hit given up by Cuellar. Cuellar is now tired. He says, Coach, let me pitch. Strategy rolls are off. Cuellar, 6-3. That's a blank. Oliva, 6-4. And he pumped it out to first base. And Boog Powell says he gets to it in fair territory. And he makes the catch and retires the side. No runs, one hit for the Twins. The Orioles have a 6-0 lead here, and the Minnesota Twins are running out of outs. He did, Benwitz. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Orioles will be Davy Johnson. He's had a good night for once. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. They got right, left, right coming up. Twins need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Twins is going to be Jerry Kreider. 1 win, no losses, save a 4.66 ERA. He's making his first appearance in the postseason. So Jerry Kreider will come on to pitch for the Twins here to try to keep it a 6-0 lead and hope for some serious 9th inning magic. Kreider will pitch. 3-5. That's at the park. Memorial Stadium. 1-4. Fly ball to left. That'll be handled by Reese. And that is out number 1. 1 down. Here's Hendricks. I'm sorry, not Hendricks. Belanger. And Belanger is 3 for 3 tonight. 2 singles and a double. He's had a heck of a night here. Kreider. He will pitch. Kreider, 6-2. It's a blank. Belanger, 3-4. Base hit right past third. And Belanger is safe on base. Belanger, what a night for night. 4 for 4. 3 singles and a double. And now here's Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 3, though. Infield is at double play. Jerry Kreider looking to deal to Hendricks here. Bottom of the 8th, 6-0 Orioles. Mike Cuellar has definitely bounced back from game 2 of the series. Kreider will deal. 6-4, strikeout, got him. That will be a K. Struck him out on a 1. And Hendricks goes down. And now there are 2 outs. And they're going to let Mike Cuellar come to bat. They're going to see if he can go the distance and complete this. Well, would you do that in this? I mean, it's a 6-0 lead. I don't use fatigue. I don't use fatigue at all anyway. It doesn't really matter. Why not? You got a 6-0 lead. Let Cuellar see if he can finish the game out. Cuellar is 0 for 3. Kreider, 4-1. Walk. Nope. Cuellar, a 5-6. And he hits a fly ball to right. But that'll be handled by Oliva. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit. Nice job by Jerry Kreider to allow only a hit. And it's 6-0 Orioles after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Matthew Stringer joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Top of the 9th. The Orioles are 3 outs away from the ALCS against the Red Sox. Leading off for the Twins will be Harmon Killebrew. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Cuellar is tired. They're going to let him pitch. Fans here at Memorial Stadium are on their feet, thinking the Orioles can pull this off and get to the next round. Cuellar, 6-6, blank. Killebrew, 6-6, and that's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Robinson. Robinson throws it over to first. 1 down. And now here's Rich Reese. Reese is 0 for 2 with a walk. Cuellar has made a great comeback since game 2 of this series. Cuellar, 6-1, range play at the park. Memorial Stadium, 6-5. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Davy Johnson. His range is a 3. Nope, it'll be a base hit. Reese will get a single, and he'll head to first. So the Twins do get a runner. And now here's Tovar. Tovar is 1 for 3. Infield is at double play. Cuellar trying to go the distance here. Oriole bullpen ready just in case. Reese on it first. Tovar at the plate. Fans here at Memorial Stadium on their feet. Cuellar, 5-3 against a righty. It's a blank. Tovar, 5-2. And it's a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot Johnson +1. A 1-3. This ball game is over. Hit to the shortstop, Belanger. He's got it. Throws to Johnson at second. Johnson pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. That's your series. The Baltimore Orioles will shut out the Twins tonight, 6-0, and they will win this ALDS 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit for the Twins, and the Baltimore Orioles will move on to the ALCS, and they'll be playing the Boston Red Sox. And they go ahead and give Mike Cuellar a heck of an ovation as he goes the distance after a rough game 2 against the Twins. And Cuellar bounces back and only scatters 4 hits. As the Baltimore Orioles will get the victory, and they will win this ALDS. Final line score coming up. For the Orioles, 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors. For the Twins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Mike Cuellar. He will go to 1-1 on the postseason. Jim Kaat will take the loss. He will go to 1-1 on the postseason. No holds or saves, of course, as Mike Cuellar does get the complete game. So a big victory here for the Orioles, and they continue to show why they are the best team in this replay. And they will move on. No baseball tomorrow night. Monday night, game 1 of the National League Championship Series at Wrigley Field. The San Francisco Giants take on the Chicago Cubs. Juan Marichal will be going for the Giants. Bill Hands will be going for the Cubs. The LDS round is over. The LCS round is next. Who will be punching their tickets to the 69 World Series? We'll have to see what happens as we start it off on Monday night. Giants, Cubs, game 1, NLCS. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys Monday night. The Baltimore Orioles shut out the Twins 6-0. They win this American League Division Series 3-2. The Championship Series round is